Wide World of Sports complex at the Walt Disney World Resort. It's the Disney Boys Soccer Showcase, our second game of the night. U17 action between CES Strikers out of Miami, Florida, and Phoenix Rising out of Scottsdale, Arizona. My name is Evan Weston. I am joined tonight by my analyst, former MLS and Liga MX player, two-time All-American Eddie Rodriguez. Eddie, we just on our championship field at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, and it is because of this incredible complex. We've got a giveaway here. Hang on a second. Sosa playing one in, and the Strikers take the early lead. Goal for Daniel Mendoza. It was a bad giveaway by Phoenix in the middle. Daniel Mendoza with a great finish to the far post, putting the Strikers up 1-0. And only the first minute of action. Watch this great assist. Great composure. He goes top shot to the far post, and nothing the goalkeeper could do to save that. The Strikers showing why they're so good technically and tactically, only in the first minute of action, and they're up 1-0 already. And Gregory Squire, the goalkeeper for Phoenix Rising, had no hope there. And how about that? Not even a minute into the game, a giveaway. Mendoza from Sosa, and it was Mendoza who won the ball in the first place, a deserved goal. And Strikers didn't even get to tell you what color they were wearing. They've already scored a goal. The team in Rio says he is the leader of this team. Now to Mendoza, the goal scorer, another one of their most accomplished players. Mendoza poked it towards the goal, but that is comfortable for Squire.
And you see that great ball into the space. Looking for their number 7, Mendoza, who was the one who scored the goal. But just that ball into space, it could be so good. And he's got the speed to get in that corner. The ball behind the entire defense could prove to be so critical for the Strikers.
Yeah, Mendoza, terrific player. 1-0, Strikers get the goal 50 seconds into the game on a giveaway by the central defense. Mendoza capitalizing, finding Sosa, who played it right back into Mendoza for the goal. It's been an incredible college Disney Soccer Showcase. You see the college coaches, 400 of them here, 1,300 club coaches on 476 teams, almost 7,500 athletes. For Coral Estate Soccer Club, their Strikers Blue U17 team, ranked 9th in the country, off to a good start. Another near giveaway. You saw Mendoza break for that ball immediately.
Yeah, and you see that speed of Mendoza. As soon as he can read that, he's going to try to anticipate it. And that's exactly what happened in that goal. Although he wasn't the one who stole it, he was the one who finished it, however.
And when you get two guys around him, and
this is going to be a chance for, once again, Daniel Mendoza, number 7.
Mendoza. A brace in 20 minutes.
Daniel Mendoza with a great strike. The penalty kick close to the post, inside of his right foot, making it 2-0 for the Strikers.
And again, a counterattack leads to a goal, and great technique here by Mendoza.
Yeah, great job, though, going to his right foot. The goalkeeper read it, but when you hit the ball so well, the keeper cannot get there. Of course, the advantage to the penalty kick shooters, 70-30. And, of course, if you're a goalkeeper, you got to really dive to get there. But Mendoza stroked that so well.
He looks to be a real player, Daniel Mendoza. He, not only the pace, but just looks natural on the ball. Great touch.
That's it right there. Yep. Great touch. How good and comfortable he looks on the ball. That's a trait of a very technical and a great forward. There you see in the middle of your screen, compact, collect, cool when he's got the ball, but when he takes players on, he can turn on the jets at will.
Yeah, he's got that second gear that he can shift into. Here's Sosa winning it in the middle of the park for Messinger, and his pass immediately picked off.
And as you know, Evan, that's the difference at the next level, the speed of the game. And it's not, so much better on the ball technically, tactically, but can you turn it on when it comes down to the speed of the game, and can you stay with other players who are faster than you?
Strikers over Phoenix Rising at halftime. Daniel Mendoza with a brace in the first half. He scored in the opening minute, added a penalty in the 19th minute, and Strikers take a 2-0 lead into the halftime break a comfortable and composed performance from the side out of Miami.
Strikers, they were able to take advantage of their chances, especially in this game, and that's how we're here 2-0 in this second game.
Evan Weston, Eddie Rodriguez with you here at halftime, and Eddie, it was an opening minute goal from Daniel Mendoza that got things started. As we have a look at it, really set the tone for the rest of the half.
Yeah, Mendoza steals the ball right here, goes for the 1-2, gets the ball all by himself. Great job bringing the ball down. And how about that clinical finish to the second post? Daniel Mendoza putting up CES Strikers 1-0.
He gets the penalty to make it 2-0 in the 19th minute. Juan Valiente won the foul. And at the break, 2-0. Daniel Mendoza, 2 goals in this game in the opening 20 minutes. This young man, he doesn't have the traditional height that you expect from a center forward, but he makes up for it by being pretty much elite at just about every other part of the center forward skill set.
So quick. We saw him. He stole the ball. He was able to put it away, and then we had the penalty kick. He's single-handedly changed the outcome of this game because he's so quick. He's so good on the ball. And as a forward, he's got it all. He got the speed. Maybe not the biggest guy, but you know what? He's got the speed to get behind defenders, and he can finish. That's a great quality to have when you're a forward.
Probably still growing, too. He just turned 16 back in October. He has 2 goals for Coral Estate Soccer Club here as they lead. The Strikers do 2-0 over Phoenix Rising. Back to the action when we come back. 2-0 your score of the break. You're watching the Disney Boys Soccer Showcase from Walt Disney World Resort.
They want to muster a comeback here against this striker team.
Here's Galindo. And intercepted cleanly. And again, another maybe attempt to force one. And here's Mendoza burning his man. Mendoza trying to get free. It falls for Valiente. Slipping through. Valiente, left foot shot, save, rebound, Mendoza! Was he offside?
Yeah, he's been calling offside.
Wow, it looked like a hat trick for Mendoza, but the assistant referee puts the flag up, and Rising are saved. That surely would have wrapped things up.
Yeah, great job by Juan Valiente on that shot. And the number 7, Daniel Mendoza, tapped it in for the hat trick. The linesman said, nope, you're offside. You see here, great job by Valiente, left-footed shot.
Well, he had to be offside when the shot was taken. That's the call. From that angle, it looked really close.
Correct. But, of course, the linesman has that better angle that we have. But
yes,
you're right. When Juan Valiente took the shot, he should have been onside for the goal to count. If he was off, then, of course, by the time he touched the ball, he was in an offside. Remember, there's got to be 2 players between you and the goalkeeper being 1. But if he was in front, always so clever. Number 7, Daniel Mendoza, looking for the hat trick.
Had a brace on 20 minutes. Just over an hour was looking for 3.
And there you got to see that speed that you and I talked about in the first half. So quick. As soon as he saw that the goalkeeper dropped the ball, he was there tapping, trying to get that 3rd goal. But just his reaction is phenomenal.
He doesn't take long to get to top speed either. Just the acceleration straight towards the goal. Squire to kick it away.
That's the difference between being fast and being quick. He's so quick, explosive. And he gets from point A to point B so quick. And he beat all the defenders from the weak side. And, of course, he was a little bit off. Not too far, though.
A good tackle there by Coutinho, who just came back in. And Coutinho tripped up. They play on. Here's Mendoza. Fancy footwork. Mendoza looking for Rodriguez, and Galindo plays it out for a corner kick.
It was a good idea by that number 7, Daniel Mendoza, trying to play the through ball. Instead, he gets a corner kick.
And how about Mendoza going to take the set pieces rather than hunt for that hat trick is a good sign. Selfless team player.
No, and he's the type of player who can deliver that ball. I think it's systematically they put him on all set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks.
I could see him in the college level as a 9 or as a 10, to be honest. I think he could probably play both roles.
Well, he can also play out wide with that speed, you know. Put him as a number 11. He can definitely be on the left, number 8 on the right.
Ball comes in right to Squire.
there's a lot you can do with speed. You can't coach it and you can't teach it. So when you get players that have it, you got to take advantage of that.
Daniel Mendoza certainly impressing, along with many, many others here at this showcase. That's the most important thing to drive home here, is not the result. It's the opportunity for these young men to show their skill, to show what they can do to the 400 coaches in attendance for this 5-day showcase at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex here at Walt Disney World.
Just think about this. Relentless effort by this Phoenix Rising team.
They could have quit in the first minute when they gave up a goal and have played this whole way. Rusmir firing high. And that will do it. Strikers take it 3-1. A brace for Daniel Mendoza. Juan Valiente with a cherry on top in the second half. Connor Lieber, the goals for Phoenix Rising. Daniel Mendoza, the star. 2 early goals to set the tone.
Yeah, great job by this CES Strikers. A team that just put it all together. Defensively, they play well. Great job by the goalkeeper, White. And, of course, Daniel Mendoza with 2 goals, and Juan Valiente, who put the icing on the cake late in the second half. But this Phoenix team just fell short. Great talent out of this Phoenix Rising team. Just a team that just fell short a little bit, but just great effort.
Really impressed by both sides. Let's have a look at the highlights from this one, and it started in the first minute.
Daniel Mendoza steals the ball. 1-2 with Sosa, and how about this ball right here from Sosa? Great technical ability by Daniel Mendoza, and he sends it to the back of the net for the 1-0 Strikers.
Valiente then earned a penalty in the 19th minute, pocketed by Mendoza for 2-0, and it was an uphill battle for the Rising after that. They got one back just over the hour mark. Connor Lieber with the goal for Phoenix, and then the game opened up, and it felt like, which way was it going?
And once again, Sosa with Valiente, and finally Juan Valiente puts the game winner 3-1 for the Strikers.
Mendoza with 2, Valiente with the 1 at the end. Lieber had a great game at right back, and then coming in using his height on the set piece to get that goal. But in the end, the Strikers out of Miami. It's my entire crew. My name is Evan Weston. Thank you so much joining us tonight from the ESPN Wide World of Sports at Walt Disney World. Our final in the nightcap, CES Strikers Blue out of Miami, 3, Phoenix Rising of Arizona, 1. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning for more on the Disney Boys Soccer Showcase.